When Audi launched the R8 in 2006, it was described as the first true competitor to the Porsche 997 911. But Mercedes have entered the V8 war with this SLS. What we want to know is, which car's better? Very. This car can go from 0 to 60 miles an hour in 3.8 seconds and hit a top speed of 197 miles an hour, 10 more than the Audi R8. It's got a 4.2 litre V8 engine which churns out quite a remarkable 414 brake horsepower. Comparison to the SLS, that's not a great deal of power. Let's not forget that this was Iron Man's original car, and then there's Zac Efron's moment in 17 again, which we all love. If you're going to get it optioned up, lime green Kermit the Frog is the only colour you should be getting. Saying that this car isn't beautiful would be doing it a bit of a disservice. This car has swooping lines and beautiful vents and chrome inserts which make this a stunning car. Don't forget the gullwing doors which harken back to the original 300 SL, a nice touch by Mercedes. You wouldn't think that this car is a really highly strung sports car. The suspension is nice and subtle, but you can feel all of the little bumps and niggles in the road through the steering wheel. Overall, it's a driver's car. Can it be used on track as well? Definitely. The only qualm I have is the gearbox. It's not as slick as the SLS's, and for that reason, the shifts are a little bit slower. At low speeds, it's actually quite cumbersome manoeuvring it around, but the car drives beautifully. This car is truly reserved for the super elite, those guys that can want to spend a little bit more money on a nice pristine car, but your mates would certainly rate it for the NASCAR-like V8 soundtrack that gets bellowed out of the back of these twin exhausts. Let's be honest, this is German engineered, so for that reason there's not much flair, it's very practical, very efficient. But given the colour scheme and the lime green paint and the fact that this is one of the more original R8s on the market, I think your mates would be hard pressed to find a car that's as unique as this. At just over 90 grand for a brand new R8 V8, I think this is a great purchase. For those who want a bit more power, you can look at the V10 version of the R8, but I think this is the original car and it looks great. The LED headlights are one of the defining points of this car, and in comparison to the SLS, it's half the price. So if you're balling on a budget, this is the car for you. At £176,000, this is a car that hopefully will become a daily driver, but only if you can really afford it. This is a car for the super elite. Have Mercedes and AMG really created a supercar that ticks all of the boxes? Hell yeah!